Hello everyone, so wanted to give an update. It's been a relatively quiet winter. I really haven't done much with the Fox lately, but I did pick up something recently. I'm going to be working on the spring that will be probably interesting to deal with. So again, my Fox is 99% done. I think mechanically the only thing I'd add at this point is maybe the torque arm in the rear, because I do have a Panhard bar. But other than that, I think that's it. I've been busy on this car, and I'll do an update. You can kind of see that this car has quite a bit of shine to it, and that's because I did recently ceramic coat it. But I'm going to do an update video on this car as soon as better weather's here and I can get this out of the garage. I just finished restoring the interior completely, and I did a two-stage buff and polish and ceramic coat on the outside. And I did a whole bunch of engine work, not engine work, but I'll get into more detail with that in a video. But this video is going to be about what's upcoming for my Fox body. So if you've been following me for a while, you know that I do have a couple videos regarding a PWM controller and integrating that into a standalone ECU, specifically Megasquirt. Now, I did go and build a Megasquirt MS3 box, and I added a couple features on there, and I was about to integrate that into my Fox body, but I kind of got sidetracked doing the custom wiring harness because those boxes are somewhat universal, and I wanted to integrate that into my Fox body engine harness. I've kind of got into Megasquirt a while ago. I feel like I want to stick with it, so that's what I'm going to do. So I ended up buying a standalone ECU. So I'm going to open this up and show you what I got. So this came out, I'm going to say, right before Christmas. Put my paperwork aside. So this is an MS3 standalone PnP plug and play. So this is, they had the MS2 for a while, but this is actually the MS3 unit here. But this is what it comes with. It comes with your ECU. Comes with some vacuum hose to connect your BAP. There's a BAP port, you can kind of see in there, right there. There's a BAP port on the side of the ECU. This will connect to it. And then in addition to connecting to your stock 60 pin, there's another harness here. This is where I'm going to connect my contour, or my infinity fan controller. I'm going to use one of these wires as the PWM output for that. Comes with your tuning cable to connect to your laptop, and then your software. It is a licensed version of Tuner Studio, so that's a plus there. And then in this bag, I've got my widebands. Using the 14.7 controllers. So there's my controller. Again, I have two of them, so this is just another one. And then I got my widebands here. These are the Bosch units here. So again, two of those. So I'm going to go ahead, and these are probably going to wire into that aftermarket harness that plugs in. So it's not going to use the stock 60 pin. But I'm going to go ahead and start prepping for this probably in the spring as soon as I get that SN95 out of the garage. But that's what is on tap here. I might do a install video on how to actually install that, the changes you need to make, and getting it up and running. It does come with a base tune on that. I'm not going to go into too much detail on actually tuning the car because I'm learning myself how to do that. But I figure you can follow along, and I'll kind of show you how I go about installing that. For the most part, the ECU is just plug and play, but you do need a couple extra steps regarding hooking up your widebands. Most of you might do one wideband. I have two, so I'm just going to go ahead and do two. Whether or not that works or not, we'll find out. And then I'm going to install that in an Infinity PWM controller wire as well. But that's what we are, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching.